Hi, Taurus, and welcome to this quick and versatile reading about how the Origami Signature transit configuration of September will be affecting you. I am very interested in the way that Origami Signature affects Taurus, actually. If you haven't seen the initial video about Origami Signature itself and what that consists of, I'll put that in the top right-hand corner as well as in the description box below, so you can get a bit of a preface. But it's happening in Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Of course, Virgo is your fellow Earth sign. Pisces is sextile water sign angle to you, and then Sagittarius is that difficult quincunx energy. I always find comedic relief in the interaction between Taurus and Sagittarius. They're very interesting. Sometimes a bit jealous of each other, sometimes a bit combative, sometimes a bit, ruthless with one another. But at the same time, there's this similarity because, the horse and the cow are quite similar creatures, but they have a very different carrying, and they kind of are very different but very similar. So that's what everything is dealing with for you with this Origami Signature, Taurus, is defining like, how is this different? How is this similar? What is the path that I'm currently on? How is it different than before, and how is it similar? You might be kind of mind warped by, have I completely changed as a person, or am I just exactly the same as I was before? You start to see that with diverse extreme change comes a similarity to where you were before, and there's like this weird kind of philosophical crunch that you go through in this month, and of course that's very lofty, high-minded thoughts of how this manifests. More symbolically, more mundanely, I want to say, this transit is going to be all about the little things, the nitpicking, the small things that you have perhaps let go unseen for a while that have grown to be big. These are the seeds that were planted maybe 2 or 3 years ago that start to really grow into fruitful plants for you, symbolically. Again, this is the earth element. The Virgo stellium that is happening right now that creates the Origami Signature has strong, strong implications for all of the earth signs, and it deals with harvest. It deals with what we've planted before becoming harvestable now, and what we are now choosing to plant now. So what are you planting right now, Taurus? What seeds are in your life? There's for some of you, I'm sensing like the devil card, like the devil archetype, in the sense that you might feel very chained to what it is that you have to create, or what it is that you have to be, what it is that you have to manifest. And I feel you guys really placing a lot of pressure on yourselves, and you're still perhaps holding a grudge or holding someone accountable for something that is no longer relevant. So I really want you to look at relevance in your life. That's what it really boils down to for Taurus, this Origami Signature, the creation of beauty out of past pain, the creation of exuberance, vibrance, fruitfulness out of something that was once barren. This is the general meaning of the Origami Signature for everybody. And for Taurus, it deals with memories. It deals with how we get inspired or evoked based on the past. And you're holding something from the past, I feel, that is no longer fruitful for you, and now it's only anchoring you down. So this is a time of letting go, releasing past grudges, releasing past fears, even past relationships to money, not feeling like you have enough, being afraid that you won't get enough, and then therefore it's a self-fulfilling prophecy and you don't. We really, as Taurus, have to get into a place where, I know that I'm going to have enough. I forgive that person from my past because I realize my own contribution to that. And I forgive myself too. Because again, forgiveness is emphasized with Taurus with this transit. Forgiveness and memories come together to define who we are now. And if those are held onto and shackled up and chained into our inspiration and our motivation right now, it just doesn't work well. Sometimes we can use past anger to motivate us, or we can use fears to motivate us. But with this transit, it's so easy to be genuinely motivated by the hope and prosperity of what something could be, not by the fear of not having it, okay? And that's the distinction for Taurus. You've got to be able to release past grudge, past pain, and also understand where the blame lied. Is that how I want to say it? Like where the blame actually was in the past, and then that helps you to release it. and move forward into being more inspired and more devoted to yourself, because that's what I was talking about with forgiveness, Taurus. If you're holding a grudge, not saying that all of you are, if you were to hold a grudge, or if you were to refuse to forgive someone from the past, it means that you also refuse to forgive yourself. And under those circumstances, you can never find prosperity or true prosperity. You know, you can find riches, you can find money, you can find, resources, but it will never feel like enough if you can't forgive yourself for what you also have done. So forgiveness starts at the self, then it moves outward towards others, and then we move into a path with a lot less weight and a lot more possibility to move forward and create beautiful things. Create something beautiful here, Taurus. Origami Signature for you as a Venus sign is about making beautiful art, beautiful music, beautiful clothing, beautiful houses, beautiful environments, and it can be so pristine, purified, and incredible. Get past these old grudges, get past these old shackles, and move on into beauty. Thank you, Taurus. I've loved this reading for you. If you would like to see your September general reading, just about the month of September, going week by week with a full tarot spread, you can click the center of your screen now. That is available exclusively on Patreon. And check the description box below to understand more about this transit and see more of what I have to offer as well. If you're new here, I would so appreciate it if you would subscribe. You don't have to stay subscribed if you end up not liking the content. But the new subscriptions make my day. Hit that like button to get this video out there and share it with someone you love. Much love, everyone. We'll be talking soon. Bye.